Hello, my shining star Aries. Welcome to your September 2025 horoscope, a transformative month packed with cosmic energy to ignite your passion, unlock your potential, and prosper you. My name is Julia, and I'm here to tell you all about how the universe is aligning to fuel your personal growth, love, and success. This is your moment to shine. Let's dive into powerful horoscope for September 2025. On September 1st, Saturn retrogrades in Aries, turning to Pisces in your 12th house. A cosmic weight lifts as Saturn retrograde exits your sign and enters Pisces, activating your 12th house of spirituality, subconscious, healing, pregnancy, or hidden strength. After a month of Saturn's tough lessons in discipline and self-mastery, you now invited into a sacred space of introspection and renewal. This house rules psychic intuition, overcoming personal challenges like self-doubt or past wounds, and nurturing visionary ideas. Think of all planting the seeds of your dreams or personal rebirth. Saturn in Pisces encourages quiet practices like meditation, deep journaling, or walks in the nature to unlock profound insights. You might confront lingering fears or unresolved emotions, transforming them into wisdom that fuels you manifestation power. For example, journaling about recurring dream could reveal a breakthrough idea, or therapy or a trip might help you to release an old regret. Your authenticity is magic, and opportunities aligned with your soul's purpose. It's a house of sacred pregnancy, cleansing, and spiritual elevation. Some mysteries of the past could be revealed. You will have second chances to step on the new cycle of karmic ranks or paths, or to step into your best timeline. House 12 is house of faraway lands, and you might discover that it's harder to find time or money to travel. If you have the unfinished business in a foreign country, you might be called to finalize this affair for good before Saturn will re-enter financial sign of Taurus. What inner truth are you ready to embrace to step into your power? That's the question. September 2nd, Mercury enters Virgo and your 6th house. Your mind lights up, dear Aries, as Mercury enters Virgo, charging your 6th house of health, work, daily routines, assistance, pets, and service. This transit is your cosmic productivity coach, sharpening your focus to master your day-to-day life. Virgo's precision empowers you to organize schedule, declutter your workspace or home, or launch a wellness plan. Imagine starting a morning exercise routine, prepping healthy meals, or using a planner to streamline tasks. You'll notice details others overlook, making this perfect for refining work projects, solving complex problems, or enhancing your physical vitality. For instance, you might redesign your workflow to save time, or commit to a fitness challenge that boosts your energy, or you can get a pet to enrich your life. These small intentional changes build a foundation for long-term success. Mercury is news, ideas, and trips connected with the service or caregiving business or responsibilities. If you were waiting for the medical tests or car repair analysis or results, or the job interview news, it will come now. You can have also the news regarding the solar eclipse that will be in Virgo in the end of the month. September 5th, Uranus retrogrades in Gemini in your 3rd house. Get ready for sparks of genius, dear Aries. Uranus, the planet of innovation and unexpected shifts, goes retrograde, electrifying your 3rd house of mind, communication, ideas, learning, short trips, transport, and connections. This transit shifts sudden insights, possibly reviving a forgotten idea, reconnecting you with past contacts, an old car, or sparking a new learning adventure, maybe to sign for the language course. Uranus retrograde challenges you to rethink how you express yourself, perhaps launching a project, refining your social media, or speaking up in a community group. Stay flexible, as the unexpected conversations or tech glitches could lead to breakthroughs. So not everything is bad, right? For example, a random chat with a neighbor or a colleague might inspire a business idea. Which bold idea or connection is ready to reshape your world? On September 7th, we have a lunar eclipse in Pisces in your 12th house. Dear Aries, a cosmic turning point arrives with the full moon, the climax, illuminating the house of intuition, closure, pregnancy, faraway lands, foreigners, and spiritual awakening. Your intuition becomes your superpower. If you feel that your life is aligned to rhythms of the moon, check my book, Your Lunar Guide, Ultimate Roadmap to Manifesting Your Abundance. All about the eclipses and the corridor of eclipses I have in a separate video for different zodiacs. Please check it out. Don't miss it. From September 10th to September 12th, we have Sun sextiling North Node of the past and karma. The Sun in Virgo brings warmth and vitality. Mercury sparks ideas, news, and intellectual breakthroughs. And South Node in your 6th house lays down karmic rails, urging you to release past conditioning. This powerful sextile aspect offers golden opportunity to let go of draining jobs, excess responsibilities, or self-critical habits that keeps you trapped. Refine your daily life and shed that what no longer serves, whether it's a toxic routine or an outdated role. It's not a good day for obtaining something expensive and pricey, but for releasing, for cleansing, for decluttering, it's a great day. What would you like to release to step into your vibrant future? On September 12th, Sun sextiles Jupiter. The Sun is in Virgo, shining in your 6th house, a house that brings vitality and focus to your daily work, health, routines, assistance, animals in your family, service to others, and your well-being, and of course the harmony. Jupiter in Cancer, stationed in your 4th house, house of home, family, and emotional roots, amplifies nurturing growth and abundance in your personal sanctuary. It blesses you for a year. I have a detailed Jupiter video on my channel. This is harmonious aspect that sparks a golden opportunity to expand your house of life, to improve your health, to heal you. It blesses your daily habits. These updates will be connected to joy and your family. On September 15th, Venus sextiles Mars. Joy and passion ignite, dear Aries, and sextile is a harmonious 60-degree angle between two planets, creating an easy flow of energy and cooperation. Venus and Mars are the classic love planets. Venus governs money, attraction, harmony, relationship, and of course beauty. And Mars rules passion, drive, action, and courage, risks. When these two planets connect in a sextile, it creates a natural balance between desire and expression, attraction and assertion. It's a potent energy of creative concentration. Venus and Leo lights up your 5th house of dating, romance, creativity, and self-expression, children, and personal business, and it forming this vibrant aspect of harmony to Mars in Libra, energizing your 7th house of partnership, relationship. This is harmonious alignment, blends fiery creativity with balanced connection, creating a magical window for marriage, love, engagement, unions. If you're single, your radiant energy will attract the soul-aligned partner. Engagement or marriage are highly likely, as I mentioned before. If you're a couple, plan some romantic evenings to a playful date night to rekindle the spark. Think of dancing or creative project together. You can renew your vows or conceive if it's your goal. In business, it's a prime time for exciting partnership or signing contracts that feel joyful and aligned. Your charisma is irresistible, so lean into activities like painting, cooking, performing, or pitching a bold idea. For example, you might collaborate with a colleague or a friend or creative campaign that skyrockets your visibility. Your joy and being yourself will play a life-changing trail of events. House 5 is a house of pleasures and parties, and house 7 is the serious partnership. So maybe your entertainment business will show the first fruits of success, or you might visit the unique wedding or an exhibition. On September 18th, Mercury enters Libra in your 7th house. Communication flows like magic, dear Aries friend, and as Mercury enters Libra, activating your 7th house of relationship, partnership, and collaborations. This transit enhances your ability to connect with clarity and charm, making it ideal for heartfelt conversations, negotiating the deals, or signing agreements. Whether resolving a misunderstanding with a partner or pitching a business idea, your words carry a diplomatic, healing energy. Libra's influence fostering fairness, encouraging you to listen actively and build bridges in both personal and professional relationships. You might find yourself drawn to partnership that balance your fiery, irresistible drive with calm cooperation, perhaps teaming up with a colleague who complements your strengths or have Cancer as an ascendant. For instance, a well-timed discussion could lead to a new client or a stronger bond. You can receive or apply for documents or certificate, passport, or the legal email regarding the official status or marriage, birth certificate, for example. On September 21st, there is a solar eclipse in Virgo in your 6th house. A bold new chapter unfolds here with the solar eclipse in Virgo transforming your house of work, service, health, pets, assistance, daily routines. And this one has Mars square Pluto retrograde aspect. About the aspect, you can request more in the comments because we're no longer speaking about negative aspects here unless you request it. And about the corridor of eclipses and the eclipses in general, you can watch my separate video on my channel. On September 22nd, Mars enters Scorpio, your 8th house, and Sun enters Libra, your 7th house. A powerful double shift closes the month. So we have Mars, your ruling planet, and entering Scorpio, igniting your house of shared finances, intimacy, and deep transformation. This intense transit fuels your drive to resolve complex issues like debts, investments, mortgages, or emotional fears, leading to breakthroughs in trust and financial partnership. You might negotiate or renegotiate, refinance, maybe loans, deepen intimacy through vulnerable conversations. Your financial house will be transformed. It can be the beginning or the end of the social or insurance payments. Mars is fire and speed, and house 8 is house of crisis and transformation, so avoid speeding and the gun ranges with bullets. So for military personnel, it means the successful contract or successful mission. For the fishing or hunting lovers, you have to be very careful, handle hooks and knives with extreme caution, even in the kitchen, be attentive. The pregnancy also is very possible, so keep this in mind for a baby or a financial idea regarding the money of other people. But do not expect fast results. This process will take time to proceed, and I speak more about it in the eclipse video. Sun enters Libra, illuminating your 7th house of relationship, flashing a warm glow on your partnership. Celebrate milestone with a partner or a family. You might be invited for a wedding or a party. A business collaboration could flourish. Dear Aries friend, September 2025 is your cosmic launchpad for healing, growth, and relentless drive. Embrace the inner work, ignite your passions, and trust the universe to amplify your courage. This is your month to shine brighter than ever in love, a work and personal transformation. If you are planning big moves, ask me about rainy aspects for September. Mention in your zodiac and ascendant, please. So I'll give you the breakdown of rainy seasons. And of course, like, share, book your personal readings by email. I wish you to have a fantastic, wonderful month. See you in my future videos. Goodbye. A month brimming with cosmic opportunities to deepen connections, ignite creativity, and build a life that feels both stable and vibrant. As your guide, I'm here to unpack every planetary shift, showing you how universe is aligning you to elevate your relationship, values, and dreams. This is your Taurus horoscope for September 2025, crafted to empower you through every house and transit. Let's dive in. On September 1st, Saturn retrograde leaves Aries, re-enters Pisces in your 11th house. It's a house of friendship, networks, online business, and long-term aspirations. After months of behind-the-scenes growth, Saturn now focuses on refining your social circle and future goals. This house governs your community, group projects, and dreams you share with others, urging you to align with people who uplift your vision. You might reassess friendships, letting go of connections that no longer resonate, make space for those who support your path. For example, you could join a new group aligned with your beliefs and values, like professional network or cause-driven community, or recommit to a dream project such as launching an online business or creative project connected with something from your past or experience. The retrograde window gives second chances until February 2026. Saturn's discipline here rewards your patience, sets clear intentions for your long-term goals, perhaps by mapping out a 3-year plan. House 11 is the house of grandkids and grandparents, as well as the third marriage. So it's also a good half a year to prepare something big that you can launch next year. On September 2nd, your creative spark ignites. Mercury enters Virgo, lighting your 5th house of romance, self-expression, creativity, kids, and joy. This transit sharpens your mind, making it easy to express your heart through art, writing, or playful communication. Virgo's precision enhances your ability to polish creative projects, things crafting a stunning presentation, writing a heartfelt letter, or designing a business plan for your passions. There's also a prime time for dating and romance with no obligations. Your words carry charm. You are magnetic. It's perfect for flirting, deepening the relationship, or reconnecting with hobbies that bring you joy, like painting or dancing. Or, for instance, you might start a blog to share your talents or plan a romantic evening that feels effortlessly meaningful. These moments of self-expression plant seeds for your lasting fulfillment. Ask yourself, what inspires you? You might be invited for a party or a trip that will bring you joy or entertainment. House 5 is not only house of kids, but also your personal projects. Mercury brings news, and it can be connected with the events of the solar eclipse in the same house in the end of the month. On September 5th, Uranus retrogrades in Gemini in your 2nd house. Uranus, the planet of innovation and sudden change, turns retrograde, electrifying your house of income, values, and self-worth until February 2026. This transit prompts a deep review of your financial strategies and beliefs about abundance. Unexpected shifts like a new income source or a surprise expense or a creative way to save could redirect your approach to money. For example, you might discover a side hustle such as selling handmade crafts or rethink investments to better align your values. You may also decide to cut unnecessary expenses like Netflix or a forgotten gym membership, automatic payments for long forgotten subscriptions, or by changing your telephone or internet provider plans, or just washing your face with Head and Shoulders or with a sulfur soap for clearer skin, and you don't need all this makeup industry products. Uranus also challenges outdated notions of self-worth, encouraging you to claim your value unapologetically, perhaps negotiating a raise or setting higher rates for your personal work or per hour. Stay open to innovative financial tools like budgeting or applications, cryptocurrency, but be sure to verify their reliability. Remember, many successful people started from zero, and not just once, but many times. If you're struggling financially right now, you have an amazing opportunity to transform your financial life, and you need to build it in your own way. There are no template here. If you already have everything and that you ever wanted materially, which might happen, you might find the new ways of stop chasing achievements and simplify your life just to enjoy a breath, the peace around, the nature. If you're an overachiever who always feels that you need to do something else more and better and more, this might be your wake-up call. Do you know how to relax? Maybe it's time to learn how to do it. On September 7th, we have a lunar eclipse in Pisces, and it's an eclipse in your 11th house. A very transformative moment in house of your future, big dreams, friendship, networks, clubs, aspirations. This eclipse, Cyrus new 9th South series. I have a detailed video on the corridor of eclipses on my channel. Please check your zodiac sign and your ascendant. If you feel aligned with the moon cycles, like me, check my book, Your Lunar Guide to Health, Wealth, Sex, and More. It's available on Kindle, Amazon. From September 10th to September 12th, Sun, Mercury, and South Node aligns together in your house 5. Sun pouring its warmth, a vibrant glow into your 5th house of creativity, romance, love, joy, pure joy, and it sextiles Mercury there, sparkling new ideas, flirty texts, or creative breakthroughs that feel like a bolt of inspiration. It aligns with the South Node, laying down karmic rails in your 5th house. It's time to let go of past patterns, maybe an old creative block, a romance that lost its spark, or that habit of dimming your playful side to please others. Some healthy women cannot conceive because they have a mental block connected with a family trauma. This time it might be a wake-up call to heal that traumas and choose the life free of that past generational trauma. Maybe it's time to let go of the fear of having kids or having your personal business. This sextile is an aspect, golden ticket to shed that what trapping you, like a tight body and self-critical attitude, self-sabotage. Then on September 12th, Sun hugs Jupiter in your 3rd house of communication, mind, your closest surrounding, sparkling the magic in your words and your ideas. The vibe is perfect for heart chats with siblings, bold projects, or exploring your neighborhood with fresh eyes. Is the opportunities between your houses 5 and 3. So joy from the learning, short trips, receiving a long-awaited document, applying for a certificate or an ID, buying a new phone, or upgrading your laptop. Ask your creative heart, what would you like to create? What would you like to achieve? Also, it could be the good news from your roommates or relatives regarding achievements or healing. I have a separate video about the Jupiter blessings on my channel. Please check that to what to expect regarding this until June 2026. On September 15th, many were waiting for this for 2 years, Venus sextiles Mars. Harmony flows as Venus and Leo, glowing in your 4th house of home, family, and roots, forms a supportive aspect of love and harmony, with Mars and Libra energizing your 6th house of work, health, pets, assistance, additional responsibilities, routines. This alignment creates a perfect balance between your personal sanctuary and daily responsibilities. You might beautify your work home, redecorating with cozy touches, or hosting a family gathering, or find the ways to align your work schedule with your needs for comfort, safety, and security. For example, setting up a home office that inspires productivity, or starting a wellness routine like morning meditation can feel deeply fulfilling. This transit also favors celebrating family milestones, such as the reunions or heartfelt conversations with a loved one. Your ability to create peace and beauty in both home and work life is magnetic now. What change can you bring more joy to your daily routines? This is also an aspect of magical healing, especially in your mother's bloodline. It's the aspect of successful pregnancy and family reunion. Some lost family members might be found, and the family wounds will be healed. There is a closure aspect. It's also the time when the family business is born. Venus brings money and prosperity in the family related to businesses, also the areas of the official documents, relocation and certification regarding the real estate or land. September 18th, Mercury enters Libra. Your daily life gets a communication boost, dear Taurus, as Mercury enters Libra, activating your sixth house of work, health, assistance, pets, and routines. This transit brings news regarding your workspace, team collaborations, or healing planning, making it ideal for negotiating contracts, refining schedules, or seeking expert advice. Perhaps consulting a nutritionist or undergoing the medical checkups. You might implement a new schedule due to a new pet or any caregiving or additional responsibilities. This is also a great, wonderful time to research wellness practices that enhance your vitality. Mars in your house 6, so it's good time for planned medical interventions or operations. September 21st, there is a solar eclipse on Virgo in your 5th house of love, dating, joy, parties, lotto wins, personal business, and kids. I have a detailed video about corridor of eclipses on my channel, and it will be by the rainy aspect of Mars square Pluto retrograde. So if you're interested in this, ask me in the comments, I will respond. And about the eclipse, I have a separate video, please check it out. September 22nd, a dynamic double shift closes the month. Mars enters Scorpio, igniting your 7th house of partnership, relationship, bringing passion, risk, and intensity to any relationship. This transit fuels bold action in love and business. Take a big commitment, renegotiate something big, a partnership, a deal, a company, addressing challenges with fierce honesty. For example, you might have a transformative conversation that strengthens a bond or team up with a colleague on a higher stakes project. You can have unique chances to turn your enemy into your friend. On the downside, you also can have some friends turning into your enemy, but it's the time when the masks are off. Scorpio's intensity can amplify conflicts if unchecked. House 7 is house of marriage, and the topics of lust, passion, or jealousy will be definitely hot. Also, it might be a competition if you're an athlete, sparkling the new deals, the new contracts. Meanwhile, Sun enters Libra, illuminating your 6th house, casting a warm glow on work, health, pets, routines, your day-to-day life. It can be a fitness plan, a new sport, organizing tasks. You can create balance in life, work, business. Remember, you are grounding your success in a strong daily foundation. Maybe you will realize that you need a pet that will walk you every morning. The information will find you. Do not specially search for it. Dear Taurus, September 2025 is your cosmic invitation to align your values with your dreams, deepen connections, unleash creativity, and build a life that feels stable yet thrilling. The universe is cheering you. Embrace those shifts. Like and share your positivity with the world in the comments. For personal readings, here is my email. I wish you to have an amazing month of transformation. See you in my future videos. Goodbye. Hello, my shining stars Gemini. Welcome to your September 2025 horoscope, a month bursting with cosmic breakthroughs and opportunities to craft a life as dynamic as you are. As your guide, I'm here to unpack every planetary shift, showing how the universe fuels your growth, creativity, and success. So this is your horoscope for September 2025, and it's designed to inspire and empower you. Let's dive in. On September 1st, Saturn turns a retrograde. It's leaving Aries and re-enters Pisces and your 10th house. House 10 is the house of profession, reputation, and long-term goals. After months of laying groundwork, Saturn now challenges you to refine and redefine your path to success. This house governs your public image, leadership, and legacy, urging you to ask, are you building the future you truly want? You might reassess your career, perhaps pivoting to a role that aligns with your passions and committing to a project like launching a startup or a public campaign. Saturn's discipline demands focus. For example, you could update your professional profile, seek a mentor, or map out a career plan for the next 3 years. Responsibilities may feel significant, but they sharpen you to master your craft, setting the stage for a lasting recognition. On September 2nd, Mercury enters Virgo and your 4th house. Your mind sparkles with clarity as Mercury, your ruling planet, enters Virgo in the house of home, family, and emotional roots. This transit sharpens your ability to connect with the loved ones, to sell real estate, organize your living space, or explore family history. It's ideal for heartfelt conversations, perhaps resolving a family issue, or planning a cozy gathering or family reunion, or upgrading your home like decluttering, or redecorating something, or starting a small renovation. Virgo's precision brings harmony. For instance, you might create a common home office or research for your heritage to strengthen your sense of belonging and roots traditions. This is your time to nurture your emotional core, perhaps through journaling or meditation to process these feelings. These efforts ground you for a vibrant month. Think of what change you can make in order to create a sanctuary in your home. On September 5th, Uranus, the planet of innovation and sudden shifts, turns retrograde in your sign, electrifying your first house of identity and self-image and personal expression until February 2026. Since Uranus entered Gemini, you've been reinventing yourself, perhaps through the bold new style or a shift in mindset or embracing a unique passion. Now retrograde motion invites you to refine the new you. Does your personal brand on social media, in your career or daily life mirror your authentic views, values? You might tweak your appearance, launch a vlog, or explore a hobby that defines you, like photography or public speaking. Stay open to unexpected insights that reshape your self-perception. For example, spontaneous decision to update your online presence could boost your confidence. What aspect of your identity is ready to evolve? Analyze that, please. On September 7th, there is a full moon lunar eclipse in Pisces in your 10th house. A pivotal moment arrives because full moons are always a climax, a clarity. And on your 10th house of career and public life, that light on this house brings very intense shifts in your professional path, setting the stage for new opportunities. Please check my dedicated video about the eclipses. I just posted it this week. From September 10th to September 12th, Sun forms a supportive sextile aspect to Mercury and the South Node, shining light on home, roots, and your personal foundation. This could bring news from your realtors or relatives, a second chance with a property or rental you thought was off the table, different upgrades and updates about immigration processes or documents, official documents. It can reopen the past situations, reconnect the family, maybe you will revisit the places where you've been before. Conversations during this time can feel productive and clarifying, helping you to decide whether to revive an old plan or move forward with a new one. It's a good time to listen to your gut and act on information quickly, as opportunities could come back around unexpectedly. On September 12th, the Sun in your 4th house hugs Jupiter in your 2nd house. And honestly, this feels good in every sense. Home, comfort, and finances are teaming up in your favor. Maybe you snag a deal on something for the house, get news about a family investment, or find that perfect couch you've been eyeing on sale. Jupiter brings bigger and better vibes, so you could see money flowing in from the family, property, or home-based project or business. I have a separate video how Jupiter expands your house of money for a year. Even if it's not about cash, you might just feel rich in other ways. Cozy vibes, delicious food, good company, significant people. It's like the universe is saying, hey, you can have both security and joy today. Perfect for making your space feel more abundant. Hosting a meal or saying yes to what little home updates you've been dreaming about. It's nice to do to the others what you would like to receive. On September 15th, dear Gemini, Venus in Leo, glowing in your 3rd house of mind and ideas, forms a vibrant sextile with Mars in Libra, energizing your 5th house of romance, creativity, and joy. This alignment ignites playful, flirty conversations, inspired creativity, perfect for writing, brainstorming, or sharing ideas that are captivative. In romance, your words are magnetic. You might spark a new connection, rekindle a passion with witty banter. For creatives, this is a golden moment to pitch a project, launch a campaign, or shine in media. Think of posting a viral video or crafting a standout presentation. For example, a spontaneous chat could lead to a romantic spark, or a bold idea could impress a client or a future boss. Embrace the fun and let your brilliance flow. Be yourself and think, what creative or romantic idea are you ready to express, to share? On September 18th, Mercury enters Libra. Your voice takes center stage as Mercury activating your 5th house of creativity, romance, dating, performance, kids, self-expression. This transit makes your words irresistibly charming, hypnotic, ideal for creative pitches, public speaking, or heartfelt romantic gestures, or winning the courts. Libra balance enhances your ability to connect authentically, whether you are writing a script, or performing, or planning a special date, or writing a book. For instance, you might pitch a bold idea to a collaborator or express your feelings to a partner with a poetic clarity, or even online. This is also a great time to reconnect with playful hobbies like music or art that makes your heart sing. Your ideas land with grace and impact, so be true to yourself, as you also might receive the pregnancy news in your surrounding. Keep this in mind too. On September 21st, we have a solar eclipse in Virgo, and dear Gemini, the solar eclipse is transforming your 4th house of home, family, place of living, and official documents. This eclipse sparks bold changes in your private life or matters like property or legal paperwork. Watch my dedicated eclipse video for an exclusive insight. And if you are curious about that intense Mars square Pluto retrograde aspect that accompanied this eclipse, please comment your zodiac sign with rainy weather list for some tailored tips. We're not speaking about the negative aspects here anymore. On September 22nd, Mars enters Scorpio, your 6th house, and Sun enters Libra. A powerful double shift closes the month, dear Gemini. Mars enters Scorpio, your house of work, health, routines, pets, assistance, fuel an intense motivation to tackle projects and optimize your well-being. This transit drives you to streamline tasks, perhaps implementing a new work system or commit to that specific health goal like fitness plan or meal prep. Stay mindful of burnout, as Scorpio's intensity can push you too hard. It's a good time for the planned medical procedures and operations. You might overhaul a work process for efficiency or start a wellness routine that transforms your energy. Or your pet will require more love and attention from your side. Meanwhile, Sun enters Libra, illuminating your 5th house, casting a warm glow on romance, creativity, dating, and joy. This energy invites playfulness. Think planning a romantic getaway or diving into that creative hobby that you wanted for such a long time. It's dating with no responsibilities, so you can ignite the passion and inspiration. Together, these transits balance productivity with pleasure, empowering you to work hard and play harder. Dear Gemini, September 2025 is your cosmic playground to blend discipline and joy, structure and creativity. It's perfect for you. Embrace career breakthroughs, nurture your home, and let your authentic voice shine. Mind and ideas. This is your superpower. The universe is cheering you on to seize these opportunities with confidence and flair. Like, subscribe, and share your positivity with the world in the comments. And if you want the personal reading, here is my email. I wish you to have a fantastic month. See you in my future videos. Goodbye. Hello, my shining stars, dear Cancers. Welcome to your September 2025 horoscope, a month overflowing with cosmic gifts, guiding you towards inspiration, clarity, and a life that feels both adventurous and secure. As your guide, I'm here to walk you through every planetary shift, revealing how the universe nurtures your dreams, connections, and emotional growth. This is your Cancer horoscope for September 2025, crafted to empower you and uplift you through every house and positive transit. Let's dive in. On September 1st, we have Saturn leaves retrograde Aries, re-enters Pisces and your 9th house, and activating your house of wisdom, travels, trips, higher education, learning, publishing. After a month of career pressures, Saturn now invites you to focus on a bigger picture, your beliefs, aspirations, and personal growth. This house governs exploration, whether through study, travel, or spiritual quests, urging you to refine your vision for the future. You might revisit a dream, like enrolling in a course, planning a meaningful trip, or committing to a philosophy that resonates deeply. Saturn's discipline rewards dedication. For example, you could journal about your values or connect with a mentor to clarify your path. Some potential challenges here might be some obstacles or delays getting or applying for new visas, getting married or engaged, travel or to apply for the certificates, visas, getting things sorted if you're in your second marriage. House 9 rules second marriages, but it's a good half a year for a preparation stage for big trips, travels, finding your mentor, a guru, a church, or spiritual teacher. Some guardian angels among people from your past will find you again and will help you to bring order and harmony to your path. On September 2nd, your words carry power. as Mercury enters Virgo, illuminating your third house of communication, learning, and local connections. This transit sharpens your mind, making it ideal for heartfelt conversations, writing, or sharing ideas that really matter. Virgo's precision helps you to express yourself clearly, perfect for teaching, starting a blog, making a campaign, or connecting with neighbors and siblings. You might explore new study opportunities like a short course or plan a local trip that sparks your inspiration. A conversation with a friend could lead to a brilliant idea, or organizing your thoughts in a journal could bring clarity. This is your moment to speak your truth and build bridges in your community. It's a good time to repair a car or any device of communication. Be aware of scammers via emails or calls. On September 5th, we have Uranus retrograde in Gemini in your 12th house. So this is a big shift. The inner world awakens as Uranus, the planet of innovation and sudden insight, turns retrograde, energizing your 12th house of spirituality, self-conscious, and hidden strength or truth, and it will happen until February 2026. This transit stirs your intuition, bringing flashes of insight through dreams, meditation, or some quiet solitude moment. So you might uncover hidden patterns, perhaps recurring thoughts or emotions that hold the key to personal growth. Uranus retrograde invites you to revisit spiritual practices like yoga or journaling to connect with your inner wisdom. For example, a vivid dream could inspire a creative project, or a moment of reflection might reveal a solution to a lingering challenge. Trust your intuition to guide you towards breakthroughs. Do not risk much during this time. You might receive a sudden job offer from afar or places of solitude and isolation. Be open to the time of possibilities connected with your past dreams. On September 7th, there is a full moon lunar eclipse in Pisces, your 9th house of wisdom, travel, and beliefs. This eclipse sparks shifts of your worldview. Watch my dedicated to eclipses video on my channel for exclusive insight. From September 10th to September 12th, Sun forms a supportive sextile aspect to Mercury and the south node of your third house, making it a golden window for conversations, connections, and revisiting old ideas. This isn't a small talk, it's kind of communication that feels faded or familiar, like catching up with an old friend, hearing news ties back to your past, or really getting closure on a lingering question. You might bump into someone from your old neighborhood, hear updates about past projects, or rediscover a skill you once loved. Emails, calls, or local news could carry second chances, maybe the return of an opportunity you thought was long gone, or a chance to tie up loose ends. On the practical side, this is a perfect timing to replace or renew your driver's license, apply for new IEDs or certificates, and finally deal with selling that old car, boat, or garage junk that just taking up space. Buy a new phone or a laptop. The universe is basically nudging you to reconnect, reorganize, and re-engage. On September 12th, there is a serving up a feel-good cosmic boost as the Sun in your third house links arms with lucky Jupiter in your first house. It's one of those moments where conversations can click and land perfectly, and people can't help but notice your shine. This is a fantastic energy for making introductions, sharing your ideas, buying transport, or pitching something you've been excited about. Jupiter's got your back, helping you sound confident, warm, and totally convincing. You might hear good news, get a fun invite, or even cross paths with someone who turns out to be a great connection. Travel plans, local events. or even casual chats could open unexpected and excited doors. And here is the extra sparkle. If you're recently gotten married or divorced or officially changed your status, this is your chance to own it and step into your new next chapter with pride. Basically, the universe is saying, go on and shine. Oh, and yes, I've got the whole separate video on Jupiter's year-long blessings for you, so definitely check it out. On September 15th, Venus kisses Mars. Harmony flows as Venus and Leo, glowing in your second house of money and values, forms a vibrant sextile with Mars in Libra, energizing your fourth house of home and family and real estate. This alignment blends financial savvy with emotional security, making it a perfect day to make a smart money move like investing in home updates or celebrate a family milestone. You might redecorate your space with cozy touches, host a gathering, or feel a deep sense of gratitude for your roots and traditions. For example, buying a piece of furniture that sparks joy or planning a family dinner could strengthen your sense of safety and stability. Your ability to align your values with your home life is magnetic now. You can buy or sell the house. You might meet a wiser stranger who is a real estate agent, for example. You might relocate or receive a legal document that you were expecting. The females in your family might pay you a visit or share some good news in their life. House 4 is land, property, and house 2 is money house. So the harmonious aspect opens up the opportunities to work from home or to use your talents and property to generate an income. If your solar chart confirms it, you can start the handmade business from home or start a real estate career. On September 18th, Mercury enters Libra, your fourth house. Again, your house of home, family, and emotional roots. This transit brings clarity and harmony to decisions about property or family matters, land, pregnancy, females in your family, personal goals, making it ideal for negotiating a lease, refinancing, planning home improvements, or having heartfelt tasks with loved ones. Libra's balance ensures your words foster connection, perhaps resolving a family issue or organizing relocation or a move. For instance, you might finalize paperwork for a home project, receive the keys for the house or apartment, or share memories with the family to deepen your bonds. You might decide that you want another roommate or to relocate to another part of the city. This is also a great time to research ways to make your home more peaceful, like adding plants or creating a cozy nook. On September 21st, there is a solar eclipse in Virgo in your third house. A vibrant new chapter begins with the solar eclipse, and it will be a transformation in your third house. I have a dedicated video to eclipses. Please watch the video about the Cyrus. If you are curious about the intense Mars square Pluto retrograde aspect that is on the horizon of this eclipse, please comment your zodiac sign with a rainy weather list. On September 22nd, Mars enters Scorpio, your fifth house, and Sun enters fourth house. A dynamic double shift closes the month. Mars enters Scorpio. It ignites your house 5, romance, dating, creativity, kids, and joy, fueling your intense passion to create, perform, or dive into love. And this transit drives you to express yourself boldly, perhaps launching an art project, planning a romantic date, or embracing a hobby like dancing, knitting, crocheting, performing. Stay mindful of impatience, as Scorpio's intensity can amplify your emotions. For example, you might write a heartfelt poem or plan a playful outing that sparks joy. Mars can stir some jealousy and obsession, so be aware of that. Most of the things you wanted to buy, you would not need, most probably. Meanwhile, Sun enters Libra, illuminating your fourth house, casting a warm glow on home and family. This energy invites you to nurture your roots. Think redecorating or spending quality time with your loved ones. It's a good idea to buy a meaningful gift for people you care about. Expect good news from the females in your surrounding. Together, this transit balance creativity with emotional safety and security, empowering you to shine and feel grounded. It's a good time for a home party, even with yourself. Treat yourself as you would treat your best friend. Dear Cancer, September 2025 is your cosmic invitation to expand your horizons while cherishing your home. Embrace new ideas, write them down, speak your truth, and let your heart guide you towards a life that feels meaningful and safe. The universe is cheering you on to seize these moments with courage and love, and your heart is filled with love. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. If you want a private consultation or a reading, my email is on the screen. I wish you to have a fantastic month. See you in my future videos. Goodbye. Hello, my shining stars, beautiful Leos. Welcome to your September 2025 horoscope, the month radiating with cosmic energy, igniting your confidence, self-discovery, and bold, heart-centered actions. I'm here to unpack every planetary shift, showing you how the universe fuels your charisma, connections, and financial transformation. So let's dive in. On September 1st, dear Leo, a profound shift arrives as Saturn retrograde moves from Aries into Pisces, activating your 8th house of shared resources, intimacy, and transformation. After months of exploring big picture, Saturn now calls you to dive deep into emotional and financial trust. This house governs partnership investments and personal rebirth, urging you to review what truly matters in your closest bonds or financial commitments. You might reassess a joint venture, refine a budget with a partner, or deepen an emotional connection through honest conversations. If you live with your partners, it's a good time to start living separately and become financially independent. We have some distraction, I'll continue later. We have the neighbor mowing the lawn. I chose bad timing for recording the horoscopes. Saturn's discipline rewards careful steps. For example, you could research a long-term investment or journal about trust to strengthen relationships. Challenges here are shaping your resilience, paving the way for lasting security. When Saturn is retrograde in your house 8, it's harder to apply for financial grants, alimony, social support, employment insurance, but it does not mean not to do that. Just be ready for some delays, errors, or rejections. Saturn is a ruler of karma, and it can end the cycle of your family karma or bring you some unexpected inheritance. I have a separate video about Saturn on my channel, please check it out. On September 2nd, Mercury enters Virgo, your second house. Your mind glows with clarity as Mercury enters Virgo, illuminating your second house of money, values, and self-worth. This transit sharpens your focus on finances, making it ideal for organizing budgets, exploring new income streams, or aligning purchases with your core values. Virgo's precision blends with your natural creativity, sparkling inventive ideas, perhaps launching a side hustle or negotiating a raise. For instance, you might create a detailed saving plan or brainstorm a project that boosts your income. This is also a time to reflect on your self-worth, ensuring your actions reflect the value you bring. Your practical yet visionary approach can turn ideas into tangible rewards. It's the house of voice chakra. Your voice is an instrument. Keep it in mind. Yeah, like my voice is an instrument. On September the 5th, your social world sparks with change as Uranus, the planet of innovation and surprises, turns retrograde in Gemini, electrifying your 11th house of future, friends, big dreams, networks, long-term perspectives, goals until February 2026. It can shake up your connections, prompting you to reconnect with old friends or revive a group project that once lifted you up. Uranus retrograde invites you to reassess your goals. Do they still align with your bold, authentic you? For example, you might join a new community group, acquire a new church, or rethink a collaborative venture, or upgrade your vision board to reflect your evolving aspirations. Stay open to unexpected insights that redefine your place in the world. Write down your dreams onto paper, visualize them, meditate on them. House 11 is the house of internet and media. Be aware that your online activity could play a trick with you. You might be famous for the wrong reasons. Remember that Coldplay concert? Big reveal in the groups and the concerts is House 11. The situation teach the person to value what they have and be grateful for what we have. On September the 7th, there is a financial full moon lunar eclipse in Pisces in your 8th house of shared resources, intimacy, and transformation. It's the house of money of other people and intimacy. The eclipse sparks shifts in the financial partnership or emotional bonds. Please watch my dedicated to that eclipse video on my channel for exclusive insight. From September 10th to September 12th, the Sun creates a supportive aspect with South Node in your 2nd house of finances, possessions, talents, and sense of self-worth. This is an excellent time to review your income streams, especially passive income, and see where you can improve or expand them. Your talents and your skills are the focus. Maybe it's a perfect moment to showcase what you do best or explore a side hustle. Conversations and messages could bring opportunities to rethink how you use your resources or create the new ways to earn the money. Your diet, nutrition, and daily habits also benefit from attention now, helping you feel more grounded and energized. Even your voice and style can be refined, whether for work, teaching, or expressing your value confidently. There is sometimes a sign to start singing, take vocal classes, teach the class, or take karaoke with your friends. Your voice has a magical property. I remember when I was little, how beautiful my mother's singing was. She accompanied herself with the piano, and how after my abusive father stepped in, she lost her voice. So back to horoscope. It's a good time for listening of meditative music, listening to healing music, and opening your voice chakra can be really restorative. Try music therapy, sound bath. The South lunar node encourages learning from past patterns to take these steps to build a stronger, more abundant foundation for yourself. I have a separate video about the lunar nodes on my channel. Money is a focus in the nearest month. And also, some financial opportunities come also on September 12th when the Sun enters your house 2 and forms a supportive sextile with the lucky Jupiter in your 12th house, bringing a wonderful boost to both your resources and your inner world. This is a day when abundance and opportunity feels effortless. You might receive the good news about money, find a creative way to increase your income, or enjoy a pleasant surprise with possessions or assets. Jupiter in the 12th house also highlights foreign lands, remote places, international areas, cruise ships, oil rigs, remote places, hospitals, retreats, hotels, and spas. Quiet moments or even travel to these places can spark brilliant insights, helping you to recharge or reveal unexpected opportunities. Meditation, reflection, or simply relaxing in these environments can open the doors to growth, healing, and inspiration. This aspect brings healing. And if you're undergoing any medical treatments, they will be extremely successful. So do not worry. With this energy, you can feel both grounded and inspired, ready to step confidently into the opportunities that align with your values, expand your resources, and bring long-term rewards. I have a separate video about blessings of Jupiter on my channel, and Jupiter will stay in this house until June 2026. On September 15th, Venus kisses Mars. You are absolutely magnetic, dear Leos, as Venus in your sign, in your first house of self and personal style, forms a brilliant aspect of harmony with Mars and Libra, energizing your third house of ideas, mind, communication. This alignment amplifies your charm, making your words and appearance irresistible. It's a perfect day for networking, pitching a creative idea, or showcasing your talents. Think delivering a captivating presentation or posting a standout social media update. In love or relationship, your confidence draws people in, and a flirty conversation or bold message could spark excitement. For example, a spontaneous speech could impress a colleague, or a heartfelt talk could deepen connection. Let your radiance shine. You also might buy a car or a phone or receive them as the gift. You might plan a pleasant short trip where you can meet special people or can sign a great financial contract. On September 18th, your voice sparkles as Mercury in Libra, activating your house of mind, communication, learning, and surrounding. Marketing, advertising, it's also here. This transit makes your words persuasive and harmonious, ideal for collaborating, teaching, or connecting with neighbors and siblings you're surrounding. Libra's balance enhances your ability to express ideas with charm, perfect for writing, winning in the courts, public speaking, campaigning, or brainstorming with others. For instance, you might lead a team meeting with confidence or start a blog that captivates your audience. This is also a great time to explore new learning opportunities like workshop or strengthen local ties through meaningful conversations and connections. Your ideas open doors now, so don't sit quietly. Speak up. If you are waiting for an email or an important document, you'll receive it, don't worry. On September 21st, a vibrant new chapter begins or ends with the solar eclipse in Virgo, transforming your second house of money, resources, and self-worth. This eclipse sparks opportunities in finances or personal value, like a new job, an offer, a new client, or project that boosts your income. Watch my detailed eclipse video for exclusive insights. This eclipse has a rainy aspect, of course, on the horizon, so if you are curious about the intense Mars square Pluto retrograde aspect, comment your zodiac sign in the comment and rainy weather list, and I will tell you more in the comments. September 22nd, Mars enters 4th house and Sun enters your 3rd house. A dynamic double shift closes the month. Mars enters Scorpio, igniting your 4th house of home, family, and emotional roots, fueling passion or obsession in domestic projects like renovations or moves. This transit drives you to create a nurturing space, but still mindful of family tensions, as Scorpio's intensity can stir fire and emotions. For example, you might reorganize your home for comfort or resolve a family matter with bold honesty. In order to maintain a sanity and peace, please avoid family reunions when Mars is in Scorpio, and it will be for a month. It's a good time for conception a child or an idea related to home, land, real estate, or personal business. Meanwhile, the Sun enters Libra, illuminating your 3rd house, casting a warm glow on ideas, learning, teaching, community, transportation. This energy invites curiosity. Think joining a firefighters volunteers club, or diving into a new book, or repairing a car. Together, these two transits balance home life with social connections, empowering you to build security and shine outwardly. Embrace the possibility of a newfound fascination with astrocartography, esoterism, neurolinguistics, law enforcement, military, reproductive science, or breaking free from unhealthy attachments, psychology, psychiatry, this intense influence of Mars and Scorpio. It's a fiery plunge into the profound and mystical realms of life. Dear Leo Sun or Ascendant, September 2025 is your cosmic stage to shine brightly while deepening your emotional and financial foundations. Embrace the new opportunities. Let your charisma lead and trust that every step forward aligns with your heart truth. The universe is cheering you on, this radiant confidence that you have and pushing you forward. Like, subscribe, and book your personal reading. Here's my email. Share your positivity with the world in the comments, and the positivity will be back to you. And I wish you to have a fantastic month of new opportunities. Of course, if you have any questions, comment under. See you in my future videos. Bye. Hello, my Sun and Stars Virgo and Virgo rising. Happy birthday, September Virgos. May your meticulous spirit shine bright this year, bringing you clarity, success, and joy in every detail of life. Celebrate your brilliance. Welcome to September 2025 horoscope, a month of cosmic turning points perfectly timed for your birthday season. The spotlight is on you. With 2 eclipses, the lunar nodes in your axis, the bold planetary shifts, and a chance to close old cycles while opening vibrant new doors. As your guide, I'm here to unpack every possible positive transit and negative if you request it in the comments, revealing how universe fuels your growth, authenticity, and success. Let's dive in. On September 1st, Saturn retrogrades and leaves Aries, turning into Pisces in your 7th house. A profound shift arrives, dear Virgo, as Saturn reactivates your 7th house of relationship and contacts and partnership. After navigating the intensity of shared resources, Saturn now turns your focus to partnership, business, or romantic or collective. Some people will receive the verdict on alimony or custody or the inheritance. This house governs one-on-one connections, urging you to audit your bonds with newfound wisdom. You might revisit an old agreement, renegotiate a contract, or strengthen a relationship with clear boundaries. Saturn's discipline reward commitment. For example, you could have an honest talk with a partner or refine a business deal to reflect your values. The challenges here are shaping stronger, more authentic connections. House 7 is the house of open enemies, and it might be the time of the mask falling out of the faces and the truth coming out. So be ready for that. On September 2nd, Mercury enters Virgo in your 1st house. So your brilliance shines as Mercury enters your house of self-image, expression, and this transit sharpens your mind and amplifies your voice, making your words magnetic and your presence unforgettable. It's the perfect time to launch a personal project, share a bold idea, or polish your public image. Think updating your portfolio or making a confident announcement. It's a good time for a photo shoot, self-presentation, performance, or to make over. Virgo's precision enhances your clarity. For instance, you might write a compelling bio or pitch a version or a business plan that captivates minds and hearts of others. This is your moment to step into your spotlight and express your authentic self. I have a separate video about the lunar nodes, and it explains more what to expect in the nearest future because the nodes are on your axis, you and other people. On September the 5th, Uranus retrogrades in Gemini in your 10th house. It's your career and it sparks change. Uranus is the planet of innovation, surprises, and when it turns retrograde, electrifying your 10th house of professional life, occupation, public image until February 2026, you will have a 5-month review of your ambitions. You might explore unconventional career moves like freelance gig or update your professional brand or reputation. Uranus retrograde encourages flexibility. For example, a sudden insight could lead to a new project or collaboration. Stay open to unexpected opportunities that align with your evolving goals. House 10 is the house of parents or a father-like figure, a sponsor. There can be unexpected news about your parents. September 7th, there is a full moon, a lunar eclipse in Pisces in your 7th house. A pivotal moment arrives, and it's your partnership and relationship, and you can already see which shift it will be. So this shift supports your growth. Watch my dedicated to eclipses video on my channel for exclusive insight. And if you're aligned with the moon cycles like me, check my lunar guide available on Kindle, Amazon. From September 10th to September 12th, the Sun forms a supportive aspect to Mercury and the South lunar node in your first house, and it's all about you. Your identity, your vibe, style, look, worldview, and how you show up in the world. It's a perfect day, actually a few days, to clarify what you want, speak your mind with confidence, and reconnect with past opportunities that align with your growth, what you had in the past that you didn't reach. You might hear from someone from your past, get a message about an old forgotten project, or even have a chance to revisit skill or hobby that made you shine in the past. It's also ideal for tweaking your style, maybe a retro style in your look, maybe a retro car. The South lunar node gently reminds you to learn from your past patterns. So as you take these steps, you're laying a stronger, smarter foundation for the next chapter of your life. Basically, the universe is giving you a little nudge to step into your own power with grace and clarity. On September 12th, the Sun is in your first house, forms a supportive aspect with Jupiter in your 11th house. And wow, this day is where confidence, opportunity all come together. Your personal energy is shining, and people are naturally drawn to your enthusiasm, ideas, and charisma. It's a perfect day for promoting yourself, sharing your vision, or stepping into spotlight in a way that feels totally you, totally authentic. Jupiter in your 11th house highlights friendship, social networks, online connections, big dreams, and future plans. You might get an invitation to a crypto event, a wedding, or a gathering that sparks exciting news and new possibilities. Online opportunities could also appear. Think networking, collaboration, or even interesting matches on the dating websites. This energy is all about new beginnings, expanding your horizons, and embracing big dreams and opportunities that all are aligned with your authentic self. Basically, the universe is giving you a green light to shine, connect, and step into your next exciting chapter. On September 15th, Venus kisses Mars. Magic flows quietly as Venus and Leo, glowing in your 12th house of intuition and rest, forms a vibrant love aspect with Mars and Libra, energizing your second house of income and self-worth. This alignment blends inner clarity with financial growth, making it ideal for behind-the-scenes wins, like securing a private deal or reflecting on your value. You might find creative ways to boost your income, such as a side project, or invest in self-care that enhances your confidence. A moment of meditation could spark a lucrative idea, or a discreet negotiation could pay off. Trust your intuition to guide your prosperity. You might receive an offer from the faraway land, a place of solitude or isolation like spa retreat, hospital. If you are undergoing the surgery, it will be very successful, so do not worry. It's better not to gamble when Mars is in your house too. It could mean high risks and losses. For investments in matters of house 12, it's a great day because Venus is there and Mars is in house 2, but he's not alone. Mercury comes there on the 18th of September. Your mind turns to money, activating updates and news in your second house of finances, resources, and self-worth. This transit brings clarity to financial decisions, making it perfect for budgeting, negotiating deals, or investing in tools that boost your earning power. Libra's harmony ensures your conversations about money are smooth and quite productive. For instance, you might pitch for a raise or research a course that enhances your skills. This is also a time to align your spending with your values, ensuring that every choice you make feels authentic and serves your goals. Your strategic thinking shines right now. On September 21st, a radiant new chapter begins with the solar eclipse in your first house of self, identity, personal goals, and it's a new moon. This is your cosmic reset, sparkling a powerful reinvention of how you present yourself to a world. Opportunities to embrace your authentic self, like launching a personal brand or pursuing a passion, can shape your path for years. Please watch my detailed video on eclipses on my channel. If you're curious about that rainy aspect about Mars square Pluto retrograde on the background, please comment your zodiac sign and rainy weather, and I will explain more in the comments. September 22nd, a dynamic double shift closes the month. Mars enters Scorpio, igniting your third house of mind, information, ideas, teaching, learning, short trips, transport, fueling passion to speak up, to pitch ideas, to drive into new skills. This transit drives bold expression. You might be willing to write a blog, teach a class, or networking with intensity. Maybe you want to learn something new. Stay mindful of heated debates, as Scorpio's energy can be fierce. For example, you might craft a compelling proposal or plan a local trip that sparks inspiration. Meanwhile, the sun enters Libra, illuminating your second house, casting a warm glow on money and stability. It's your personal financial spring. This energy invites you to build financial security, perhaps through a new investment or budget plan, or turning on the money-saving mode. Together, these transits balance bold communication with practical prosperity. Which unnecessary expenses you have? Think about it. Who is taking advantage of you financially? What is draining your energy? Or who? Dear Virgo, September 2025 is a cosmic canvas to reinvent yourself and forge authentic connections. With eclipses in your first and seventh houses, you are stepping into radiant new you, while attracting the right partners to share your journey. The universe is cheering you on to shine with precision and heart. For more of the lunar nodes in Virgo Pisces shaping your path for the next month, check my lunar video. And of course, like, subscribe, and you can order your solar chart or your personal consultation by email. For people who don't know what the solar is, I can explain a little bit more. A solar return chart or solar chart is a cosmic snapshot of your birthday each year, created when the sun returns to the exact position at your birth. It happens annually around your birthday and sets the tone for the year ahead. It's a personalized forecast, blending your birth chart, your unique planetary blueprint, with astrocartography, the map of planetary influences and energies tied to specific location according to your houses. Together, they reveal how the planets and positions and aspects Geographic energies influence themes like career, love, and financial growth for each house in upcoming year. And I also add illustrations for the meditation because each planet of each house has a certain degree of the zodiac that corresponds to the Sabian symbol that's sometimes even more talkative than any words or reports. Basically, it's a tailored guide to the cosmic vibes shaping your next trip around the sun. So I wish you to have a fantastic month. If you have any inquiries or questions, please email me. I wish you to have a fantastic month and hope to see you in my future videos. Goodbye. Hello, my shining stars, dear Libras. Happy birthday, all September Libras. May your elegance and charisma shine brightly this year, attracting love, harmony, and joyful connections. Celebrate your radiant balance. Welcome to your month, brimming with deep personal shifts, vibrant relations, and radiant sense of purpose. As your guide, I'm here to unpack every planetary positive transit, revealing how the universe fuels your growth, connections, and authenticity. This is your Libra horoscope for September 2025, crafted to empower and inspire you through every house. Let's dive in. On September the 1st, we have a meaningful shift as Saturn retrograde moves into Aries back into Pisces, activating your 5th house of creativity, romance, dating, and self-expression. After months of refining your work and health routines, Saturn now invites you to revisit your passions and joys until February 2026. This house governs love, art, and personal flair, urging you to reflect on you, express your heart. You might receive a creative project, reconnect with a past romantic interest, or releases how you share your unique spark. Saturn's discipline reward thoughtful effort. For example, you could polish a piece of art, a heartfelt talk to deepen intimate connections. Challenges here are shaping a more authentic you. On September the 2nd, your inner world glows as Mercury enters Virgo, illuminating your 12th house of subconscious, introspection, intuition, and hidden matters. This transit sharpens your inner clarity, making it ideal for quiet reflection, journaling, or tying up those loose ends behind the scenes. Virgo's precision enhances your ability to process thoughts very privately. For instance, you might research a personal project in secret or declutter your mental space through meditation. Private conversations could also bring breakthroughs, perhaps resolving a lingering issue with subtle diplomacy. This is your moment to listen to your intuition and simplify your inner life. You might receive a mail from faraway lands, places of isolation or solitude. It might be receiving the medical tests or the documents you thought are long lost. You could get the visa you were waiting for, or a verdict if you are in the courts of law, or it could be an update about the work contracts in the faraway lands, foreign lands, oil rigs, cruise ships. It's all house 12, or some charity organizations too. On September the 5th, your horizons spark with change as Uranus, the planet of innovation and surprises, turns retrograde in Gemini, electrifying your 9th house of higher learning, travel, and beliefs until February 2026. And this house is very active this month. So this particular transit prompts a 5-month review of your long-term visions. You might revisit a study, plan a meaningful trip, or rethink belief system. The unexpected turn in the court's laws might happen, and you will have to change your path or adjust the way you act. Uranus retrograde encourages flexibility. For example, an unexpected insight could inspire a new course, or a legal matter might resurface for resolution. Stay open to shifts that expand your worldview. On September the 7th, a transformative moment arrives with a full moon and lunar eclipse in Pisces, illuminating your 6th house of health, work, and daily routines. Watch my dedicated eclipse video on my channel for exclusive insights. From September 10th to September 12th, the Sun is in Virgo, casting a warm glow on your 12th house, house of dream, hidden realms, lighting up the quiet moments of your soul like a soft lantern in a starry night. It's forming a supportive sextile to Mercury in Virgo, sparkling the brilliant ideas, inner clarity, and whispering inside that feels like messages from the universe. With South Lunar Node laying down karmic rails in your 12th house, those old heavy patterns like lingering feels, self-doubt, self-sabotage, or habits bottling up the emotions are begging to be released. This cosmic combos your great opportunity to let go what's been trapping you in the shadows, maybe an old grudge or secret or worry or cluttering your mind that's dimming your inner light. It's time to let go addictions or maybe international job in the remote places that are damaging you to your life harmony. It can be getting the inheritance or the good news about the closure of some mysteries of the past. On September the 12th, 2025, the Sun is sextile in Jupiter, expanding your 10th house of career, reputation, public shine, magic on your brightest ambitions. This cosmic dance is your golden ticket to blend inner healing with outer success, opening doors for travel and immigration, or chase some dreams and expand your world. If you feel stuck, it's time to release those heavy hidden weight, like a fear of change or a lingering doubt or an old story that is dimming your light. Maybe you're ready to book a soul-soothing trip to find peace, start immigration or relocation paperwork, to embrace the new chapter, or schedule that operation that you've been longing for to heal your body or your soul. This vibe's perfect for fixing health with new wellness rituals, changing your status like updating a title or claiming your true identity, or finding inner calm through meditation or quiet retreat. House 10 is the house of father or father-like figure, a sponsor, a patron, or it's a high possibility that that important person will enter your life and change your status. Focus on cleansing and decluttering your mind. Journal your dreams to spark career moves, or clearing out emotional clutter to shine brighter. I have a separate video about Jupiter expanding your house 10 until June 2026. Please check it out. On September 15th, Venus kisses Mars. You are magnetic, as Venus and Leo, glowing in your 11th house of friendship and dreams, forms a vibrant harmony aspect with Mars in your first house of self and identity. This alignment blends social charm with personal confidence, making it a pleasant day for networking, launching a group project, or connecting with inspiring friends. Your presence draws others in. For example, a casual meetup could spark a romantic or creative collaboration, or ability to shine within your community, group, church, party is electric now. It's a favorable aspect for online dating or activity to change your social media presence or start an advertising or marketing campaign. On September the 18th, your voice takes center stage as Mercury enters your first house of self, identity, and expression. This transit makes your words clear and persuasive, ideal for negotiating agreements, sharing ideas, or updating your personal brand, logo, or the business card. Libra's harmony enhances your ability to communicate authentically. Think leading a meeting, launching a project, or having a meaningful conversation about your needs. For instance, you might refresh your social profile or pitch a vision with confidence. This is also a great time to explore learning opportunities that boost your personal growth. Mercury is information, the news, the documents, emails, calls, and you are in the spotlight. On September 21st, a profound new chapter begins, dear Libra, with the solar eclipse and new moon in Virgo, transforming your 12th house of spirituality, charity, humanitarian aid, endings, cleansing, and hidden matters. This eclipse sparks opportunities. So please watch my dedicated to eclipse video for exclusive thoughts. And if you are curious about the intense Mars square Pluto retrograde aspect on the background of this eclipse, please comment your zodiac in the comments and I will answer. I'll give you more information. On September 22nd, a dynamic double shift closes the month. Mars enters Scorpio, igniting your second house of finances, income, and values, fueling bold motivation to secure your resources. This transit drives you to pursue financial goals like starting a side hustle or negotiating the deal, but stay mindful of impulse spendings, and because Scorpio brings intensity and fears. So you might create a saving plan or invest a passion in the project. Meanwhile, the Sun enters Libra, illuminating your first house of identity, and it closes your solar season with confidence. So this energy invites you to set personal goals and shine brightly. Together, this transit balances financial ambition with personal radiance. For people who don't know what the solar is, a solar return chart is a cosmic snapshot of your birth each year, created when the sun returns to exact position at your birth. This happens annually around your birthday and sets the tone for the year ahead. It's a personalized forecast blending your birth chart, your unique planetary blueprint, with astrocartography, the map of planetary influences tied to specific location. Together, they reveal how the planet's positions and geographic energies influence the themes of career, love, or financial growth for each coming year in specific location. So it's from your birthday to your birthday. I also add some illustrations from the meditation from Sabian symbols, because every degree that planet has a certain degree of zodiac that corresponds to certain Sabian symbols that sometimes give more information in the meditation than the words on the report. Basically, it's a tailored guide to your cosmic vibes for the next trip around the sun. So, dear Libra, zodiac or an ascendant friend, September 2025 is your cosmic canvas to balance inner growth with outer glow. With eclipses in your 6th and 12th houses, you are aligning the routines and the spirit with your truest self, while your solar return season empowers you to shine. The universe is cheering you on to embrace your authenticity with grace and courage. So please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share the positivity in the comments, and you will be personally blessed. For personal readings or solar charts, please email me. I wish you to have a fantastic September to remember. See you in my future videos. Goodbye. Hello, my shining stars, Scorpio and Scorpio Ophiuchuses. Welcome to a month pulsing with transformative energy, deep reflections, and bold strides towards your dreams. As your guide, I'm here to unravel every planetary positive transit, revealing how the universe fuels your intensity, joy, and empowerment. This is your horoscope for 2025, crafted to inspire and empower you. Let's dive in. On September the 1st, there is a profound shift starts as Saturn retrograde into Pisces, activating your 5th house of creativity, romance, children, and joy. After a month of refining your home and family life, Saturn now invites you to revisit your passions with greater maturity until February 2026. This house governs what lights up your heart, urging you to review how you express love, art, or play. You might receive a creative project, reconnect with romantic spark, or reflect on your role with children. Saturn's discipline rewards patience. For example, you could refine a piece of writing or nurture a relationship with a steady effort. Challenges here are shaping the more authentic joy. On September 2nd, your social sphere sparkles as Mercury enters Virgo, illuminating your 11th house of friendship, networks, and long-term dreams. This transit sharpens your ability to connect, making it ideal for brainstorming with friends, joining a group, or refining your vision for your future. Virgo's precision enhances your clarity in group settings. For instance, you might organize a community event or pitch a goal that inspires others. This is also a time to align your dreams with practical steps, perhaps strategizing a career move with a mentor, financial advisor. Your words carry influence now, so network with purpose. You can even create your own party, a club, or even a church, and people will follow you. September 5th, your inner world stirs as Uranus, the planet of innovation, surprises, turns retrograde, energizing your 8th house of shared resources, intimacy, and transformation until February 2026. This transit prompts a 5-month review of your financial partnership or emotional bonds. You might rethink a joint investment, explore new ways to manage shared finances, or uncover hidden emotional insight. Uranus retrograde encourages flexibility. For example, a sudden realization could shift a partnership dynamic or inspire a bold financial move. Stay open to breakthroughs that empower you. House 8 is mortgage, social or insurance payments, alimony, grants. It's the money of others. It's a good time to apply for research grants or start a fundraiser. September 7th, a powerful moment arrives with the full moon lunar eclipse in Pisces, illuminating your 5th house of creativity, romance, love, and joy. This eclipse sparks shifts in how you express your passions, opening the new path for love, art, dating, or matters involving children. Please watch my dedicated eclipse video on my channel for an exclusive insight. From September 10th to September the 12th, the Sun in Virgo pouring its warm grounding glow into your 11th house of friendship, online community, and big dreams. Also lighting up your social world like a bonfire that pulls everyone close. It's sextile Mercury in Virgo, sparkling sharp ideas, witty group text, or a brilliant vision for your future that hits like a cosmic aha moment. This is your lunar node laying down the rails in your 11th house. So some old patterns like chasing group approval, clinging to stale friendship, or holding on to the dreams that no longer vibe and begging to be released. This transit sparks your golden opportunities that are trapping you. And heads up, if con artists or former lovers who betrayed you in the past pop back up, or if old financial stories like debts or bad investments resurface, chapters for good. Maybe you block that shady ex's number, clear out a toxic group chat, or settle an old money issue to free your spirit. Think decluttering your social circle to make room for real friends, or cleansing your goals to focus on what truly lights you up. House 11 is the house of any online business and online dating, also the second marriage, so there will be the second chances. So don't start the new things, finish the old themes. On September 12th, Sun has the harmonious aspect with Jupiter between houses 11 and 9. You have the new opportunities regarding higher education, maybe the good news from the university. It's an excellent time for passing any complex exams. House 9 is justice, courts, laws, lawyers, and House 11 is your big dreams. Have you been thinking of becoming a lawyer? Or maybe to win the court case, maybe to get a job in justice department? Keep your heart open for these opportunities. House 9 is also travels and trips, broadening your horizons, expanding your worldview, and changing your belief system. I have a separate video about Jupiter expanding your house 10 until June 2026. Please check it out. On September 15th, Venus kisses Mars. You're magnetic, as Venus and Leo glowing your 10th house of career and public image, and it forms a brilliant aspect of opportunities with Mars and Libra energizing your 12th house of rest, healing, faraway lands, foreigners, and behind-the-scenes work. This alignment blends professional ambition with quiet strength, making it ideal for strategic moves like securing a discreet deal or earning that subtle recognition. Your intuition guides your career. For example, a private project could catch a higher up's eye, or a moment of reflection could spark a career breakthrough. Balance ambition with rest to shine. Maybe you are interested in like occupations of the house 12, like hospital, spa, cruise ship. I can tell you more in the comments if you are interested. So your applications in this regard will be successful. Your relocation will be blessed, especially if it's connected with the spiritual development and foreign cultures, cleansing from the addictions or toxic attachments. Mars is not alone in your house 12. On September 18th, your mind turns inward as Mercury enters Libra, bringing news and information in your 12th house of introspection, spirituality, and hidden matters. This transit sharpens your intuition, making it perfect for journaling, meditation, or working on the private projects. If you're a designer or a creator, you might see your masterpiece in your dream. So house 12 is the house of psychic and dreams, the inner world, your subconscious. Libra's harmony ensures your thoughts flow smoothly. You might uncover a secret inside through a quiet reflection or resolve a hidden issue. The mysteries of the past or present could be revealed. This is also a time to declutter your mental space, perhaps by letting go of old worries. Trust your inner voice to guide you. Listen to the music that harmonizes your mind and your heart. On September 21st, there is a vibrant new chapter begins with the solar eclipse in Virgo transforming your 11th house of friendship, online presence, and long-term dreams. This eclipse sparks opportunities to connect with like-minded souls or pursue visionary goals. Create your people, or maybe even to lead them, but I don't think you like people that much. So please watch my dedicated to the Cyrus of the eclipses video on my channel, and if you're interested about Mars square Pluto retrograde aspect on the background of this eclipse, please write down your sign and I will comment on that more in details. On September 22nd, a dynamic double shift closes the month. Dear Scorpio and Scorpio Ophiuchus, Mars enters your first house, igniting your personal drive and intensity with homecoming sign, home power. The ruler, the co-ruler of your sign in its kingdom. So you can launch a personal project, embracing your authenticity or taking charge of your path. Be mindful of impatience because Mars in Scorpio amplifies the passion, obsession, and jealousy. You might start a fitness journey or assert your needs with confidence. Meanwhile, the Sun enters Libra, illuminating your 12th house, encouraging reflection on spiritual growth, limitations, cleansing. Together, this transit balance bold action with the inner peace, setting you up for October. There will be some healing good news from the medical institutions. If you are having different medical checkups, any operations in September will go extremely well, so please do not worry. Dear Scorpio and Scorpio Ophiuchus friend, September 2025 is a cosmic chance to transform, create, and align with your deepest dreams. With the eclipses in your 5th and 11th houses, you are igniting your passions and connecting with your tribe, while planetary shifts empower strategic progress. The universe is cheering you on to embrace your intensity with wisdom and heart. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your positivity with the world because it will come back to you. For personal readings or solar reports, please email me. And I wish you to have a fantastic September. I hope to see you in my future videos. Goodbye. Hello, my shining stars, Sagittariuses and Sagittarius Ophiuchuses. September 2025 is a month for growth, connection, and transformation. Let's explore each transit closely with all the juicy details so you can truly harness your cosmic energy for your life, career, and relationships. September 1st, Saturn's move asks you to focus on your emotional foundation. It turns to Pisces in your 4th house that governs sanctuary. Your physical home, place of living, family ties, and inner emotional world. Saturn's discipline here means it's time to build a lasting security, perhaps renovating your space, setting healthy boundaries with family, or doing the emotional work to feel grounded. Saturn retrograde reminds you that true stability comes from steady, patient effort. Saturn will be retrograde until February 2026, and it could bring second chances to downsize and to relocate, and it might also bring some delays with selling the house or property, so you will not miss the better options. On September 2nd, Mercury, the planet of communication, news, and ideas, now sharpens your focus on career strategy. The 10th house is your professional stage, how you're seen and remembered, your reputation, your achievements, the award for your best performance. Virgo adds a layer of precision, encouraging you to refine your plans, perfect your presentation, and organize the workload. At work, you might get a new boss or get a promotion. This transit is perfect for updating your resume or photographs, crafting proposals, or pitching ideas that highlighting your unique talents. Your words are your tools. Think Mercury is your mental scalpel, cutting away distractions so your goals shine clearly. House 10 is your father or father-like figure, a sponsor, a mentor, a big investor, and Mercury will bring the news from them. So for some people, house 10 means parents, so expect some news from your parents. On September the 5th, Uranus, the planet of sudden change and innovation, is known for shaking the things up in your 7th house, which governs one-on-one connections like marriage, business partnership, and close friends, but also open enemies. Uranus retrograde invites you to rethink freedom and authenticity in your relationship and partnership. Surprises or shifts you felt earlier in this year may resurface, giving you a chance to renegotiate the boundaries or embrace unconventional forms of connection. If you've been feeling restless or restricted in a relationship, Uranus encourages you to innovate. Maybe online dating or remote collaboration spark fresh possibilities. The marriages that are already weak, they won't last. September the 7th, this lunar eclipse brings powerful emotional revelation and endings around family or living situations. The 4th house also relates to your inner sense of safety and belonging. Please watch my detailed video about this series of eclipses on my channel. From September the 10th to 12th, there is an alignment of the Sun, Mercury, and lunar node of karma and past in your 10th house, the highest spot of your chart. Time to release anything that was on the way of new self, your status, your marriage, toxic workplace maybe, and you will see the new opportunities. The old doors must be closed to see the new floors, and the levels, the new doors. Be ready for a quick shift in the energy, and even if you lose your job, it's the way of the universe showing you to change your timeline to the one that will actually make you happy. This year, nodes of karma is in your house 10. Lunar nodes are changing every 1.5 years. I have a separate video about lunar nodes on my channel. If you're interested, please check it out. On September 12th, the Sun forms a harmonious aspect with Jupiter, connecting your 10th and 8th houses. This is a powerful day for career, growth, professional recognition, and opportunities that can elevate your status. The 10th house highlights your public image, reputation, and long-term goals. You may receive the sponsorship, the support, the good news, a sponsor, a Patreon, an investor, or invitation that would help you to advance your career or update your status. The 8th house brings focus on shared linked resources, investments, inheritances, or financial partnership. Anything related to the use of money of others, insurance, alimony, social payments, grants, scholarship, taxes. This aspect can open the doors to new collaborations, financial opportunities, or support from the strangers that helps you to reach your professional ambitions. It's a harmonious energy that encourages strategic moves a sharp business plan, aligning your career goals with practical and beneficial resources. You must know what you want to achieve. Keep your eyes open for invitations, offers, or breakthroughs. This day is where your efforts and your network can come together in a positive, rewarding way. And here comes September 15th. Venus kisses Mars. This is a magical day where passion meets opportunity. Venus brings charm, creativity, luxury, gifts to your ninth house. Think exciting travels, vacation, inspiring studies, or publishing a project, winning in the courts, passing a complex exam. Mars is a fiery and sharp energy, energizes your 11th house of online business, future visions, cryptocurrency, and social networks. It's the perfect moment to launch a new online course, pitch a business idea to your network, or ignite sparks in online dating. Mars here acts like a laser focused tool, cutting through the hesitation and pushing you to act on your biggest dreams. Collaborations formed now can set you on a path for lasting success. You might find your people, your crowd, your clients, like for example, people who knit, who crochet, who loves cooking or making perfumes. It's important that the groups will understand you. If you're looking for job opportunities, you may be looking in the areas like law enforcement or occupations of the houses 9 and 11. If you don't know what they are, ask me in the comments. September 18th, your ideas now flow through the social circles and online platforms. Libra's energy brings diplomacy and balance, making it a great time for negotiating partnership, join group projects, or finesse those online brands. Conversations can lead to breakthroughs, collaborations, invitations to exclusive communities and clubs. And I don't mean Costco exclusive club. Remember, in the 11th house, your network is your net worth. So use your words to build budgets and open doors. September 21st, solar eclipse in Virgo activates your 10th house of career and public reputation, making a powerful new beginning. Eclipses are cosmic reset buttons, and this one shines in your highest house, encouraging you to take bold new steps. Please watch my special video about September eclipses, and there is a Mars-Pluto square accompaniment of this eclipse. So if you want to know about this square, please leave a zodiac sign and request this information so I can share with you in the comments. September 22nd, Mars enters Scorpio in your 12th house of rest, healing, and hidden strength, while the Sun moves into Libra in your 11th house of online business and big dreams. Mars is fire, passion, and sharp and relentless, jealous. In the 12th house, Mars energizes your inner world. This is a powerful time for healing old wounds, tackling subconscious blocks, or preparing quietly for your next big move. It's also a great time for spiritual practices or behind the scenes work that fuels future success. It could be the news about pregnancy, and house 12 is the house of mystical things, hidden realm. Could be a conception of a child or a business idea. Could be the news updates regarding applications, faraway land, certifications, international accounts or currency, different contracts from abroad. And meanwhile, Sun enters Libra in your 11th house, spotlighting friendship, online communities, and your vision for the future. Balance the drive for inner healing with outward connection. Your tribe and your dreams both need energy. This duet also calls you to share your talents with the world, but also to know how to protect your fire. You're a very emotional sign, so the good emotions could heal. Avoid toxic parasites and energy suckers. Spend more time in solitude, in nature. Otherwise, universe will put you into a hospital bed and teach you how to relax and recharge your fire. Dear Sagittarius and Ophiuchus friend, September 2025 offers a rich mix of practical lessons and inspired action. You're invited to build emotional foundations, sharpen your career focus, and ignite your social and online presence with passion and precision. The eclipses are your invitation to release what no longer serves and step boldly into the new beginning and your best timeline. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share the positivity with the world in the comments, and it will be back to you with the wonderful blessings. So for personal readings and solar report, please email me. I wish you to have a fantastic month. See you in my future videos. Goodbye. Hello, my shining stars Capricorns. Welcome to a month bursting with sharp mental clarity, expansive dreams, and radiant sense of direction. As your cosmic guide, I'm here to unpack every planetary transit, revealing how the universe fuels your growth, connections, and legacy. This is your Capricorn horoscope for September, crafted to empower and inspire you. Let's climb in. September 1st, a reflective spark ignites as Saturn retrograde slips from Aries into Pisces, activating your third house of communications, siblings, and local ties until February 2026. After months of refining partnerships, Saturn now invites you to revisit how you share your voice. This house governs words, learning, and community, urging you to polish your expression with purpose. You might reconnect with a sibling over a heartfelt chat, revive a stale writing project, or reassess how you connect with neighbors or your environment. The old environment might come back if you didn't get the clues to change your lifestyle. Saturn's discipline rewards effort. You could perfect a presentation or clarify a misunderstanding with a colleague, repair a car, or it can be the time of your transportation will be in the repair shop waiting for parts. For example, challenges here are sculpting a more authentic communicator. Think Saturn as the wise mentor guiding you to fine-tune your message. September the 2nd. Your horizon glow as Mercury enters Virgo, energizing your ninth house of higher learning, travel, and big dreams. This transit sharpens your thirst for wisdom, making it ideal for studying, planning a journey, or diving into a new philosophy, passing the exams. Virgo's precision enhances your ability to absorb any knowledge and, of course, pass the exams with ease. You might enroll in a course, draft a travel itinerary, or explore belief that resonates in your heart. A mentor's advice could spark a breakthrough, or some legal matter might resonate with your today you. This is the moment to expand your mind. You could receive a scholarship offer, a visa approval, or news about the job in the publishing field. You might get a closure in your second marriage, or get a job in the university. On September the 5th, your routines buzz with change as Uranus, the planet of innovation, turns retrograde in Gemini, electrifying your sixth house of health, work, daily routines, assistance pets until February 2026. This transit prompts a 5-month review of your habits and passions. You might revisit a fitness routine, rethink a work project, or rediscover a creative spark like painting or music. Uranus retrograde brings surprises. For example, an unexpected health insight could inspire you the new wellness plan. Workplace shift might resurface for resolution, or a hurt animal or a bird would find the way to your home and brighten your life for a while. Stay open to innovations that refresh your day-to-day joy, like signing up for a yoga class or cooking. House 6 is house of service, caregiving businesses, cleaning, organizing, as well as medical businesses. Keep this in mind. On September the 7th, there is a transformative moment arrives, full moon and lunar eclipse in Pisces, illuminating your third house of communication, ideas, mind. I have a separate video about the Cyrus of this eclipses on my channel. Please watch it, and if you have any questions, leave your zodiac sign and ask for more. From September 10th to September the 12th, the Sun in Virgo casts grounding glow into your ninth house of adventure and wisdom, lighting up your dreams like a beacon on a mountain peak. It forms a supportive sextile to Mercury in Virgo, sparkling brilliant ideas and cosmic downloads. With the South lunar node paving karmic path in your ninth house, its old beliefs like rigid worldviews, fear of travel or height, or outdated goals are ready to be released. This is your moment to let go of mental blocks, perhaps canceling a trip that no longer aligns, updating some immigration paperwork or relocation, or shedding a limited philosophy. You might receive good news like a university acceptance, a grant approval, or closure in a legal matter. This vibe's perfect for exploring new cultures, studying the law, or finalizing a book draft. The ninth house rules justice, so the career in law enforcement or court resolution could also emerge. Have you been thinking about becoming a lawyer yourself or dating one? One of my clients on the trip met a charming man who appeared to be a divorce lawyer, and now they are married. So keep your heart open. This alignment could bring the right connections, insights, or guardian angels. On September the 12th, the Sun sextiles Jupiter, expanding your 7th house of partnership, marriage, sparkling lucky magic in your closest bonds. This cosmic dance is your golden ticket to blend wisdom with connection, open doors to collaborate, travel, or deepen relationships. If you're feeling stuck, release heavy weight like a fear of commitment or a doubt about a partner or an old story dimming your trust. Maybe you're ready to book a romantic getaway, start immigration for a new chapter, or sign a partnership agreement. This is also a time to connect with a mentor or influential figure who elevates your path and status. Check out my separate video on Jupiter expanding your house 7 until June 2026. September 15th, Venus kisses Mars. Your presence is magical, and Venus and Leo glowing in your 8th house of shared resources and intimacy forms a vibrant harmony with Mars in your 10th house of career. This alignment blends deep trust with professional ambition, making it a perfect day for negotiating the deals or deepening bonds. Your intensity draws others in. For instance, a business meeting could spark a financial partnership, or a vulnerable talk could strengthen your relationship. Your ability to shine in collaborations is electric. Consider launching an online campaign, updating your social profile, or pitching a bold idea to a key ally. This is also a great time to apply for a grant or secure a shared investment. If your partners are sick, they will recover. Venus and Mars are very powerful together. House 8 is house of money of other people. You will be taken care of, so don't worry. Partnership now have the power to bring real rewards. So lean into teamwork and mutual support. You can heal the issues or trust and toxic attachments. It's nice to practice this day one of the laws of abundance. Share with the world what you want to receive, and you will be blessed. On September 18th, your career takes center stage as Mercury enters Libra, energizing your 10th house of reputation and public life, the highest house of the chart. This transit makes your words sharp and persuasive, ideal for leading meetings, pitching projects, or updating your professional brand. Capricorn's authority enhances your ability to communicate and impact. Think delivering a keynote, finalizing a contract, or having a career-defining conversations. You might refresh your resume, design a new business card, or negotiate or renegotiate a deal that elevates your status. This is also a great time to explore certifications or workshops that boost your professional growth. Mercury brings emails, calls, and news, putting you into a spotlight. Maybe you will be invited to a professional award venue, or just invite yourself. What connections could elevate your path? Think about it. House 10 is house of your parents, a message from them in a dream or in life. On September 21st, there is a profound new chapter begins, dear Capricorn, with the solar eclipse and new moon in Virgo transforming your 9th house of wisdom, travel, and beliefs. This eclipse sparks bold opportunities. I have a full video on the Cyrus of eclipses, but if you want to know more about Mars square Pluto retrograde aspect on the background of it, please comment your zodiac sign and I will share more information in the comments. On September 22nd, we have a dynamic double shift that closes up basically the month. Mars enters Scorpio, igniting your 11th house of friendships, networks, and dreams, fueling bold motivation to connect and collaborate. This transit drives you to pursue group goals like launching a project, the community project, or securing a grant, but stay mindful of intense dynamics and jealousy, as Scorpio's energy can be very fierce. You might organize a team effort to join an online circle. You might express a sudden interest or even obsession about the cryptocurrency, but do not risk too much. The Sun enters Libra, spotlighting your 10th house of status and ambition and goals, achievements. This energy invites you to set career goals and shine brightly. It brings good news, the ability to be in the right moment in the right time, and together these two transits balance your social impact with your professional radiance. Dear Capricorn friend, September 2025 is your cosmic canvas to balance sharp communication with big dreams. With eclipses in your 9th and 3rd houses, you're aligning your voice and vision with your truest ambitions, while your horoscope empowers you to climb even higher. The universe is cheering you on to embrace your authority with wisdom and courage. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share the positivity in the comments, and you will be personally blessed. For personal consultations or solar charts, please email me. I wish you a September to remember that will be filled with unstoppable growth. Thank you for watching. See you in my future videos. Goodbye. Hello, my shining stars, Aquariuses. Welcome to the month bursting with electrific shifts, deep transformations, and radiant path to abundance. As your cosmic guide, I'm here to unpack every planetary positive transit, revealing how the universe fuels your growth, connections, and visionary spirit. This is your September 2025 horoscope for Zodiac and Ascendant, crafted to empower and inspire you. Let's dive in. On September the 1st, there is a reflective spark ignites as Saturn retrogrades, slips from Aries into Pisces, activating your 2nd house of money, income, self-worth, possessions, and it will be until February 2026. After a month of refining your communication, Saturn now invites you to rethink your financial flow and personal value. You can get back to long forgotten debts. This house governs money, security, and your inner worth, urging you to build smarter foundations. You might revisit a budget, reassess the investment, or redefine what makes you feel secure. Saturn's discipline rewards effort. For example, you could streamline your spendings to affirm your talents in a new side hustle. Handmade. Challenges here are sculpting a more confident and abundant you. Check your solar chart, please, for deeper insight. On September the 2nd, your depths glow as Mercury enters Virgo, illuminating your 8th house of shared resources, intimacy, and transformation. This transit sharpens your mind to deep conversations, making it perfect for negotiating joint finances or uncovering emotional truth. The 8th house dives into loans, inheritances, and psychological insights, so you might discuss partnership deals, explore therapy, or research a grant. A breakthrough could come from vulnerable talk or financial discovery, like an unexpected refund or insurance approval. This is your moment to embrace hidden truth. You could receive news about a trust, a mortgage update, or scholarship that shifts your future. Mercury might bring the news regarding the pregnancy and conception in the family circle. On September the 5th, your passion buzz will change as the Uranus turns retrograde in Gemini, electrifying your 5th house of creativity, romance, and joy until February 2026. This transit prompts a 5-month review of your heart's desires. You might revisit a creative project like painting or music, rethink a romantic connection, start or finish dating, or refresh your home life with bold changes. Uranus Venus retrograde sparks surprises. For example, an unexpected date could reignite your spark. You might meet your muse, or a renovation idea might resurface. Stay open to innovations that amplify your joy, like joining a dance class, or it can be an invitation to kids' party. House 5 is also lotto wins, luck, and pleasures, so embrace the sudden changes. On September the 7th, a game-changing moment arrives with the full moon, the lunar eclipse in Pisces, in your house of finances and self-worth. This eclipse could spark a financial milestone. What abundance are you ready to welcome? Watch my detailed eclipse video on my channel about this Cyrus. Let's move on. From September 10th to September 12th, the Sun in Virgo casts a grounding glow into your 8th house of shared resources and transformation, lighting up your deepest connections like a lantern in a starry night. It forms a supportive sextile aspect to Mercury in Virgo, sparking brilliant ideas and cosmic downloads. With the South lunar node paving karmic path in your 8th house, old patterns like unhealthy attachments, self-sabotage, bad habits, or financial fears are ready to be released. This is your moment to let go of burdens, perhaps a toxic partnership, or an outdated debt plan, or a limiting belief about intimacy or trust. You might finalize the mortgage, receive an inheritance, or resolve a tax issue. This vibe's perfect for starting the therapy, conceiving a child after past challenges, if solar chart confirms it, or applying for a grant, a scholarship, or research grant. The 8th house rules money of others and unexpected support. Keep your heart and mind open. Opportunities to transform, strengthen, and harmonize your shared money, release the unhealthy attachments or addictions, self-hate, or self-sabotage are likely to appear during this alignment. On September 12th, the Sun sextiles Jupiter, expanding your 6th house of health, work, and routines, sparking a lucky magic in your daily life. This cosmic dance is your golden ticket to blend transformation with purpose, opening doors to new responsibilities or wellness goals. If you are feeling stuck, release the heavy weight, like fear of change, draining routine, or self-doubt dimming your energy. Maybe you are ready to start a fitness plan, take on caregiving role like parenting or house sitting, or launching a health-focused project, or maybe a dog care. Check on my separate video on Jupiter expanding your house 6 until June 2026. I have it on my channel, please. September 15th, Venus kisses Mars. Your presence is magical, and Venus and Leo glowing in your 7th house of partnership forms a vibrant harmony with Mars in your 9th house of growth beliefs. This alignment blends love with adventure, making it a perfect day for deepening bonds or chasing the big dreams together, signing the deal, getting married. A perfect blend for a family vacation if you like each other. Your charisma draws others in. For instance, a romantic date could spark a travel plan, or a business meeting could lead to a collaborative project. Your ability to shine in partnership is electric and very visible. Consider launching a new online profile, pitching publishing idea, or connecting with a mentor, guru, spiritual teacher. This is also a great time to plan a trip and explore a new philosophy with a partner. Venus-Mars tango combo is a dance of victory in the courts, passing the exams, relocation for study, publishing a book, meeting your love for the second marriage. It's also a house of courts and justice. It's such a beautiful aspect. On September the 18th, your mind takes center stage as Mercury enters Libra, energizing your 9th house of adventure, learning, and cultural exchange. This transit makes your curiosity ideal for planning travels, diving into a course, or engaging in deep conversations. Libra's harmony enhances your ability to connect with diverse perspectives, leading a discussion, starting a blog, a vlog, or practicing a new vision. You might book a transformative trip, enroll in a law or justice program, or receive a scholarship offer. This is also a great time to update your portfolio or share your experience, pass different exams, collect certification, research legal matters. Mercury brings emails, calls, news, information, putting your ideas in the spotlight. On September 21st, a profound new chapter begins. Dear Aquarius, with the solar partial eclipse and new moon in Virgo transforming your 8th house of shared resources and intimacy. This eclipse sparks bold opportunities like securing a joint investment, starting couples therapy, or resolving a trust document. I have a detailed video about Cyrus of this eclipse on my channel, but if you are curious about the intense Mars square Pluto retrograde aspect on the background of this eclipse, please comment your zodiac in the comment and I will share more information. On September 22nd, a dynamic double shift closes the month. Mars enters Scorpio, igniting your 10th house of career, status, and reputation, fueling bold ambition to shine. This transit drives you to pursue professional goals. You might get a new boss, maybe a real Scorpio. So stay mindful of intense dynamics, as Scorpio's energy can be very fierce. You might negotiate a deal or pitch a bold vision, receive an award for your best performance, promotion, change your status officially. Meanwhile, the Sun enters Libra, illuminating your 9th house, highlighting growth through learning, teaching, travel. This energy invites you to set expansive goals and share your expertise. Get educated about laws and courts. You might be invited to relocate for love or self-love or work. Anyway, there are many opportunities in volunteer and humanitarian and charity world too. So dear Aquariuses, September 2025 is your cosmic chance to balance inner world with transformative, meaningful financial connections. With the eclipses in your 8th and 2nd houses, you are invited to align your values with partnership, with your boldest dreams, while the stars empower you to shine with purpose. The universe is cheering you on to embrace your vision with courage and clarity. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share the positivity in the comments. You will be personally blessed. For personal readings or charts, please email me. I wish you a September to remember, filled with unstoppable financial growth and financial abundance. See you in my future videos. Bye. Hello, my shining stars, Pisces. Welcome to your September 2025 horoscope, a month bursting with a radiance of discovery, heartfelt connections, and soulful path to transformation. As your cosmic guide, I'm here to unpack every planetary transit, revealing how universe fuels your growth, relationships, and authentic glow. This is your Pisces horoscope, crafted to empower and inspire you. Let's dive in. On September 1st, a reflective spark ignites as Saturn retrograde slips into Pisces, activating your 1st house of self-identity and professional goals until February 2026. After a month of refining your resources, Saturn now invites you to rethink how you present your authentic self. This house governs your essence, confidence, and new beginnings, urging you to build a stronger foundation for who you are becoming. You might revisit your personal style, reassess a life goal, or refine a daily habit to align with your truth. Saturn's discipline rewards effort. You can start a fitness routine or journal to clarify your vision. Challenges here are sculpting a more radiant and healthier you. Saturn is a very strict teacher. Check your solar chart for deeper insight. On September the 2nd, your connections glow as Mercury enters Virgo, illuminating your 7th house of partnership, friendship, marriage, and collaborations. This transit sharpens your communication, making it perfect for heartfelt talks or negotiating agreements. The seventh house dives into one-on-one bonds, so you might resolve a misunderstanding with a partner, draft a contract, or deepen a partnership with honest dialogue. A breakthrough could come from business meeting or a romantic conversation. This is your moment to foster harmony. You could receive a collaboration offer, sign a partnership deal, or reconnect with a long-lost friend. House 7 is also the house of all open enemies, and Mercury could bring some news from them or from your competitors. On September the 5th, your roots buzz with change as Uranus, the planet of innovation, turns retrograde in Gemini, electrifying your fourth house of home, family, and emotional foundations until February 2026. This transit prompts a 5-month review of your personal sanctuary. You might rethink a living situation condition like moving or redecorating or reconnecting with a family, finding a new roommate. Uranus retrograde sparks surprises. So an unexpected home repair could inspire a full renovation, or a family talk might shift your perspective where to live. Stay open to innovations that nurture your soul, like creating a cozy meditation nook or exploring family history. Uranus could also bring some unexpected pregnancy news or the information about your mom, a sister, an aunt, or a grandmother, females in your family. On September the 7th, a game-changing moment arrives as the full moon lunar eclipse is in your sign, in your first house of self and identity. This eclipse could spark a personal milestone. Please watch my detailed video on my channel about this series of eclipses. From September the 10th to September 12th, Sun in Virgo casts a grounding glow to your 7th house of partnership, lighting up your closest bonds. It forms a supportive sextile to Mercury in Virgo, sparking a brilliant conversations and cosmic downloads. With the South lunar node paving karmic path in your 7th house, old patterns like toxic dynamic, unmet expectations, or fear for commitment are ready to be released. Is the big end of unhealthy and weak relationship, full detachment for good. It's the moment to let go the burdens, perhaps ending draining relationship, renegotiating a work contract, or forgiving a past hurt. You might propose a commitment, sign a business contract, and have a fresh start. This vibe is perfect for therapy, finalizing romance, or resolving a legal agreement. This house rules balance, so stay open to second chances that bring harmony. This is not the time for toxicity, otherwise it will affect your health. On September the 12th, the Sun sextiles Jupiter, expanding your 5th house of creativity, joy, date, and romance, sparking lucky magic in your heart's desires. This cosmic dance is your golden ticket to blend connection with passion, opening doors for fun, gamble, love, or creative projects. If you are feeling stuck, release heavy weight like a fear of vulnerability or a creative block or an old story dimming your joy. Maybe you are ready to plan a wedding, throw a party, or book a romantic trip. This is also the time to launch a creative project like a business or art piece, or embrace parenthood. Check out my separate video. So please check out my separate video on Jupiter expanding your house 5 until June 2026. On September 15th, Venus kisses Mars. Your presence is magnetic as Venus and Leo, glowing in your 6th house of work, routines, assistance, forms a vibrant harmony with Mars in your 8th house. You will meet right people in the right moment and the right time. This alignment blends effort with depth, making it a perfect day for advertising, joint projects, or deepening emotional bonds. Your dedication and attention draws others in. For instance, a work meeting could spark a financial partnership, or a vulnerable talk could strengthen a relationship. Your ability to shine in the groups is electric. You can sign a deal, discuss the plan with your partner, apply for the grant, for the scholarship. This is also a great time to explore shared goals with a loved one. It's a great time for in vitro or operations, especially of the reproductive system and everything connected with the cycle of life, house 8. The businesses connected with serving others, like caregiving, policing, building, contracting, gardening, etc., will be especially optimistic. On September the 18th, your depth take center stage as Mercury enters Libra, energizing your 8th house of shared resources, intimacy, trust, and transformation. Again, circle of life. This transit makes your mind sharp for deep conversations, ideal for discussing finances, emotional truth, traumas, or personal growth. Libra's harmony enhances your ability to navigate sensitive topics. For example, finalizing a loan, a debt, exploring therapy, or sharing a heartfelt truth. You might resolve a tax issue, receive an inheritance, or negotiate a joint investment. This is also a great time for study something profound like astrology or psychology. If you want to be a soldier, a firefighter, a nurse, a police officer, a therapist, a financial instructor, a grief consultant, a dream interpreter, this is your time to apply. Mercury brings emails, calls, and news, pulling information and insight in the spotlight. On September 21st, a profound new chapter begins, dear Pisces, with the solar eclipse and new moon in Virgo transforming your 7th house of partnership, relationship, collaboration, and enemies. This eclipse sparks bold opportunities. Please watch my full Cyrus video, full video about the Cyrus of this eclipses on my channel. If you are curious about the intense Mars square Pluto retrograde aspect on the background of this eclipse, please comment your zodiac sign in the comments and I will share more information with you. September 22nd, a dynamic double shift closes the month. Mars enters Scorpio, igniting your 9th house of travel, learning, and expansion, fueling bold passion to explore and seek justice. This transit drives you to pursue big goals like booking a trip, applying for the passport, suing somebody, or studying a course, but staying mindful of intense emotions and rage, as Scorpio's energy can be very fierce. You might launch a publishing project or dive into a spiritual practice. You might travel to seek the medical help or to enrich your personal world, which is very important. It's a wonderful time to explore the world. If you are in the second marriage, you can be ready for sudden explosions of passion or jealousy. You might pass complex exams. You can travel during this time, but please, if you have ascendant in Aries, Leo, any fire element, be careful with fire and sharp objects. Meanwhile, Sun enters Libra, illuminating your 8th house, highlighting transformation through shared resources and intimacy and money of other people. Maybe you will find the sponsor or clients abroad, or you will receive a financial support through alimony from your family, maybe payments from the insurance company or your enemies, competitors, maybe some compensations, maybe you receive a grant or a scholarship, so apply with no doubts. The grateful mindset attracts the financial abundance. This energy invites you to set deep and meaningful goals. Together, this transit balances the adventure with inner spiritual growth. So, dear Pisces, ascendant or zodiac, this September is your cosmic canvas to balance radiant self-discovery with soulful connections. With the eclipses in your 1st and 7th houses, you are aligning your identity with partnership with your truest dreams, while stars empower you to shine with grace and courage. The universe is cheering you on to embrace your vision with heart and clarity, and of course with grateful state of mind. So please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your positivity in the comments, so this positivity will be back to you. For personal readings and solar charts, please email me. I wish you a September to remember filled with transformative financial growth and personal development. See you in your future videos. Goodbye.